We are all born with just two fears: fear of falling and fear of loud noises. Rest all we have created. This was said by Jill Bolt Taylor in the book My Stroke of Insight. Now, isn't it amazing that we have so many fears in our life, and among them, only two, yes, only two of the fears we are born with. So now the question is, why are we creating so many fears in our life? Well, the answer to this is, unless you remove your brain, you cannot get out of fears. It'll always be there in your life. Why? Because we have this something called caveman brain, which our ancestors used to have, and which was useful for them because they always lived in this flight or fight mode. For their survival, it was very important that they remain afraid. But for us, now we are living in a modern world. We don't actually have to be so afraid. So, of course, we cannot remove fears completely from our life. Still, some fears are important to us also, but most of them are unnecessary. So, today I'll just give you a small tip on how you can handle your fears or reduce your fears to a great extent. So, here you go. Now, let's say you are facing with a fear. Maybe it's fear of public speaking, or fear of jumping from height, or maybe encountering your boss, anything. So next time such a situation, you are encountering such a situation, normally what we tell ourselves is, what's wrong, right? Even if someone else comes and tells us, okay, I'm afraid of this, we ask them also, what's wrong? So instead of asking what's wrong, ask what's right. Yes, just change one word of that sentence from what's wrong to what's right. And then you write. Yes, you write what's right at the top, and then at least 5 points you mention what's right about that situation. Now, initially it may be tough because our mind, as I told you, is wired for that. But if you keep on trying, take your time. Keep on trying, at least find 1 or 2 points initially, especially if it is a situation where you don't have time to write so much, at least one. And even if you cannot write, just say to your mind one positive thing about the situation. Now, I'm 100% sure, it's scientifically proved that also, that no matter what the situation is, how worse it is, there may be at least one right thing about it. So just write that and make it a habit. Okay, so if you practice this over and over and over again, your brain will start rewiring itself, and soon you will see that the amount of fears is getting reduced, and you're getting more courageous and more lovable, and your life will start changing. So, to end, reduce your fears by changing the question from what's wrong to what's right. See you all in the next video. Thank you.